Hello, very good afternoon. Once again, welcome back to the session, everyone. I hope you guys are doing good in your preparation. And this session, it's going to be out and out the mensuration lesson 2. So as we have seen the introductory session of mensuration, so we'll try to get on with some interesting questions for today's session. We'll try to do both 2D and 3D mensuration questions. And before getting into that, my name is Kabilan. I'm a mechanical engineer with 3 years of teaching experience in the field of management exams, and I've also converted various Indian Institute of Managements. So if you personally like my videos and stuff, you can kindly follow me on the Unacademy Learning app, and you can also personally follow me on the Telegram channel as well. Okay, and here we have the weekly scholarship test happening every week, so you can take it live to compete with the best actually, and undoubtedly the India's largest scholarship test for CAT exams. Hi, hi, very good afternoon, Srivastav, Akshat, Bansal. Very good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the session. So if you really want to take up this Unacademy Combat Challenge weekly scholarship test, you can register now for free. And the next combat, it goes live on the upcoming Sunday. That is exactly on 11th of April. Okay, timing sharply at 12 p.m. Okay, so you can use my unlock code, guys, KABI10 to unlock it for free and register now. Okay, and we have this iconic badge for CAT 2021. Is anybody interested? You can join this, where you'll be put up with a personal mentor who will be guiding you 24/7 throughout your preparational process, and a proper test analysis and reports will be made for your preparation, and we'll be concentrating on other management entrance test preparations as well. We call it OMETs, right? So not only for CAT 2021, but also for MAT, ZAT, SNAP, CMAT, TISNET, TISMAT, GRE, GMAT, and various top level management exams. Okay, and most importantly, you'll be getting all the benefits of Plus subscription. Along with that, the mentor will be a graduate from a top B school. Okay, so, and the most beautiful feature called Ask a Doubt, which you can see in the Unacademy Learning app. Simply click on it, take a picture of a question which makes you put into trouble, and drop it down to the specific question. Do not forget to mention under which subject it belongs. For example, if you have doubts in mensuration, you can simply mention it falls in a quantitative aptitude, right? So last 8 days are only left, guys, for the price hike to happen. So you can quickly enroll in any of the batches, both in the plus and iconic batches. So from 14th of April, the new price will be effectively implemented. Okay, you can able to see the before and after tariffs for both the plus and iconic batches. So if you really wish, if you're really willing to join in any of the batches for the 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24-month duration, you can join now, right? And we have the students who cracked CAT 2020 with flying colors. And if you aspire to be one for the next year, that is for CAT 2021, you can start enrolling in our batches, right? So as we have seen the introductory sessions already, we'll quickly jump into the second. Yeah. So we'll quickly jump into the very first question for today's session. Yeah. So we'll try to do that. And I just want everybody to just go for a try. This is my first question. That is, a hemisphere is kept on top of a cube. Okay. If you could see here, this is actually a hemisphere. This has been kept on top of a cube. Okay. This is actually a cube. This is a cube. And this is a hemisphere. So guys, in the picture, it may look like a cuboid, sort of like a cuboid, but it is clearly mentioned that this is a cube actually. A cube is nothing but which have all the, what actually, how many, parameters, length, breadth, and height. The length, breadth, and height of 3 parameters will be equal. Okay, so it will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All the 6 faces will be equal in a cube, right? So they have said its front view is shown in the figure. So this is actually the front view of the figure, right? And the total height of the figure is 21 centimeters. Guys, listen very carefully. The total height of the cube, it is 21 centimeters. The ratio of curved surface area of the hemisphere. So listen carefully. First of all, when it comes to a hemisphere, we should know certain important formulas when it comes to a hemisphere. So I know the fact that when it is a hemisphere, the radius and height of the hemisphere will be the same. I know this for sure. And they have given you the ratio of curved surface area of the hemisphere. What is CSA of a hemisphere, first of all? Right? So we just want to find what is the CSA of a hemisphere is to the total surface area of a cube. So they have given you, so let me just write it here. Curved surface area of a hemisphere is to the total surface area of a cube. This is going to be equal to 11 is to 42. Guys, very simple. They have given you the complete height of the figure actually, which is 21 centimeter, which is inclusive of the height of cube plus height of the hemisphere, right? And they've also given you the ratio of curved surface area of a hemisphere and total surface area of a cube. Fine. So you need to find what is the total volume of the figure. You need to find in centimeter cube. Come on guys, just go for it. Try to solve this beautiful question. Just do it now. So let us try to do this. Yeah. So listen very carefully. They have given you the ratio of the curved surface area of a hemisphere. So the curved surface area of the hemisphere is nothing but 2 pi r square, and total, see, as I know the formula, curved surface area is 2 pi r square, and the total surface area, it's going to be 3 pi r square. If I'm not wrong, right? So here 2 pi r square divided by the total surface area of a cube, it is nothing but what? 6a square, right? Total surface area of a cube is 6a square is equal to 11 by 42. And now listen carefully guys. Let me try to strike this off. 3 times it goes, and this goes exactly 14, right? So from this, what I'll be getting here exactly, if you try to solve this up, pi is actually 22 by 7 into r square is equal to 11 by 14, and this goes twice, right? So r square is equal to 11 by 44 is nothing but 1 by 4. So if at all, if you try to, so a square is here, no? So you have 22 by 7 r square by a square. So r square by a square is 1 by 4. And if you try to apply square root, you'll be getting r by a is equal to 1 by 2, such that the value of a is equal to 2r. So from this, I found that the side of a cube is twice the radius of a hemisphere. Okay. So here they are asking you to find the total volume of the figure. Right? If you want to find the total volume of the figure, you need to find what is volume of a cube first. Volume of a cube is nothing but a cube plus volume of a hemisphere, it is 2 by 3 pi r cube. That's it. Is that clear? Is that clear? So I know the fact that the total height of the cube is 21 centimeters. So if that is the case, this has to be A and this has to be R, if I'm not wrong, right? So A plus R, I know the fact that A plus R is equal to 21 means A is 2R. So 3R is equal to 21 means R is equal to 7. If R is equal to 7, A will be ultimately 14. So I've got the value A cube, that is 14 cube, if you 14 cube plus 2 by 3, pi is what, 22 by 7, and R is what, 343. Right, this goes exactly 49. And if at all, if you try to add this 14 cube is nothing but 2744 plus, you try to multiply these things, you'll be getting 718.67. So if you try to add this up, you'll be getting ultimately 3462.67 centimeter cube. So the answer for this question is option 2, 3462.67 centimeter cube is the total volume of the given figure. That's it. Is that clear, guys? Hi Pratiksha, welcome to the session. Is that clear? Yes. Just kindly give me a thumbs up, guys, if you're super clear with this. This session will be absolutely helpful for IPMAT and CAT preparations. Okay, so definitely go for it. We'll try to do the next question. Come on, just try to do along with me. Let's go for the second one. Every detailing is being given like in a form of figure and also with the description. You just need to simply get on with the question and try to solve it. Fine, come on, just go for it. In the given figure, two squares of sides. So you have two squares, guys. Okay, so this is one square, this is the second square. Okay, one is side 8 centimeter, this is 8, and the second square, the side is 20. Okay, cool. You need to find what is the area of the shaded part. You need to find what exactly is the area of this shaded part. A very crucial question. Come on, just go for it. Try to do this, guys. Come on. I just want you guys to try this. You're being given 4 options actually. You're being given 4 options. Option A is 120 bar 7, 160 bar 7, 180 bar 7, and 240 bar 13. Okay, these are all the respective options we have. Come on. What idea cracks up here? Any idea which you can able to get it here? So let me try to name the edges here so that it will be much more clear for you. Okay, so listen carefully. Let me try to give up points here. So let me take this as A, B, C, and D, right? And let me take this as D, E, F, G. Okay, and let me take this as X. This point, let it be X. Okay, so I've given a name for the vertices, and now what we really need to find is the area of the shaded part, what exactly it will be. From this, guys, if you try to see here, if I try to take this part alone separately, listen very carefully, this part alone separately, here the vertex A is is the same for two triangles, that is triangle AXB and triangle AFG. So from this, since it shares the common vertices, I can definitely say that here the triangles AXP and AFG are similar. Is that clear? Both the triangles are ultimately similar. So from this, if this triangle is similar to the whole sum this triangle, then I can absolutely say that, I don't fact that this is what, this is 8, this is 8. If this is 20, this is 20. This is also going to be 20. This is also going to be 8. This is also going to be 8. Right? Fine. So now what I can do, can I say that this part AB by BG, right? Can I say, since the triangles AXB and AFG are similar, AB by BG is equal to BX by FG. Is that clear? This is the thing we need to use it here, this relation, right? Very important. Since you have the point A, the vertex A, sharing as a common point for two triangles, that is for both AXB triangle and AFG triangle, I can damn sure say that the baseline AB by BG is equal to the perpendiculars BX by FG. Okay, here I know that what is the value of AB? AB is nothing but 8 divided by BG. BG means what? Oh, it should not be BG, it is AG, right? AB by AG is BX by B, FG, right? So AG is nothing but what? 8 plus 20, it's going to be 28, which is equal to BX is what I really need to find. So let me take it as BX as it is divided by FG. I know it already, that is 20. So if you try to strike this out, this goes 4 and this goes 7, right? If you try to do it with 5 tables, this goes 4 tables, this goes 5. So 5 and 7, and the BX is ultimately 40 by 7. You got the value of BX, this length, to be 40 by 7. Okay. Now what is that you are asked to find here? You are asked to find what is the area of the shaded part. So if at all, if you really want to find this area, this part, fine. So what exactly you can do? This one exactly looks like a right angle triangle, or you can even apply this formula. Area is equal to half base into height. So it is half base is actually what? The base length is 8, and height is nothing but 40 by 7. So this goes exactly 10, 20. So 20 into 8 you do will be 160 by 7 centimeters square. That's it, guys. The answer is option 2. 160 by 7 centimeters square is exactly the right answer. That is the area of the shaded part. Hi, Rupu Chaudhary. Hello, guys. Try to do this session. Come on. Is that clear for everyone? Just kindly give me a thumbs up if you're super clear with this. Come on, guys. Kindly give me a thumbs up if you're clear with this. Yeah. Let's go for the next question if you're clear with this. Srivastava, Akshat, Pratiksha, Rubu Chaudhary. Come on, guys. You guys are clear with this. Let's go for the next question. Yeah. Yes. So the next question is all for you. Again, you have a sort of figurative type of question under mensuration. So if you see here, the right triangular pyramid. So you have a pyramid here. Here it is exactly, right? X, Y, Z, B, right? X, Y, Z, B is cut from Q as shown in the figure. So from one edge of the Q, right? that is connecting three edges in this point exactly, you are perfectly cutting a pyramid x, y, z, b. Okay. And what you're doing, the side of the cube is 16 centimeter, they said. So this side is 16 centimeter. And x, y, z are midpoints of the edges of the cube. So it is clearly said x, y, and z. These three are the midpoints of the cube, right? Cool. So you are asked to find what is the total surface area of the pyramid. A very important question. Come on guys, try to do this. Go for it. First, let's try to understand the question. That's really vital. Okay. What you're doing here, you have a cube whose side is 16 centimeter, and from one point, this point exactly, you're trying to cut out a pyramid x, y, z, p, and they've clearly said these 3 points x, y, z are the midpoints of the cube. Clear? So you are asked to find what is the total surface area of the pyramid. Yeah, just go for it. So guys, listen very carefully, as I know already that if you try to take this part alone, let me try to take it. Let me try to take this part alone. Listen very carefully. This looks like what? If you try to see this in a front view, right? If you try to see this in a front view, that's actually a right angle triangle. So this is how exactly it will be. Here it's going to be 90-degree, and this is y, this is x, and this is p. So I can damn sure apply the concept of Pythagoras theorem here. So what exactly it will be? Xy the whole square is equal to px. What is the length of px? I know the fact that x is the midpoint of a cube, right? So this has to be 8 and this has to be 8, half of 16, right? So bx square, 8 square is 16, 8 square is 64 plus by square is again 64. So from this, can I say xy is actually 2 times of 64, xy square. So xy is ultimately 8 root 2. I got the value of xy to be 8 root 2 centimeters. Cool, is that clear? So like in the same way, if xy is 8 root 2, listen very carefully guys. If xy is 8 root 2, it is understood that similarly, the length of xz and yz will also be equal to 8 root 2. Definitely, all the three, it should be the same, right? So here if you see, if you want to find the base area of the pyramid, right? It is nothing but this area, base area of the pyramid, right? It is actually root 3 by 4 into 128. If you do this, goes exactly 32, and you'll be getting 32 root 3 centimeter square. So the base area of the pyramid is 32 root 3 centimeter square. And if you take the triangle XBY, that's a right angle triangle. So the height of the rest three surfaces of the pyramid, it should be 4 root 3, right? 4 root 2 centimeter. So if that is the case, then I can damn sure find that the area of total three surfaces of a pyramid, right? area of three surfaces of a pyramid if you see. So it has to be 3 into 1 by 2 into 4 root 2 into 8 root 2. So if you try to solve this, this goes exactly twice and you'll be getting ultimately 96 centimeters square. So from this, can say that the total surface area of the pyramid, it is nothing but the area of three surfaces of a pyramid, that is 96 centimeters square, plus the base area of the pyramid, that is 32 root 3. So from this, if you try to take 32 common outside, this gives you exactly 3 plus root 3. So the answer for this question is option 4, 32 comma 3 plus root 3. Very good. That's it. Very good, Misra. That's a Mirsa option D. That is 32 bracket 3 plus root 3 is the total surface area of the pyramid. Yeah, cool. Yes, let's try to do the next question. Come on. Again, a challenging one for you. In the given figure, ABCD is a square. So listen carefully. I hope the figure is sort of visible to everyone. You have a figure in which ABCD is a square. EFGH is again a square formed by pointing the pointing the midpoints of the sides of ABCD. Okay. So such that E, G, F, and H are exactly at the midpoints of the sides of ABCD respectively. Okay, and LMNO is a square formed by joining the midpoint of EFGH here, and a circle is inscribed inside LMNO here. If area of a circle is 38.5 centimeters square, so they have given you this area of the circle, you need to find what is the area of the square ABCD, the bigger square which you have. Okay, again a challenging question for you. Come on, just go for it. Try to get me the right option out of it. Go for it, guys. I'm just looking for the right answer from you guys. Go for it. First, let's try to decode the question. Get get ourselves the concepts clear. After that, let's try to approach it. Okay, come on. As I know the fact that here the area of the circle is what? Area of the circle, it is 38.5 centimeters square. What is the area of a circle? It is pi r square, right? So it's going to be 22 by 7 into r square is equal to 38.5. Is that clear? Now, if you try to simplify this, how much exactly it goes? If you try to divide 38.5 by 22, this goes exactly 1.75, and r square is equal to 1.75 into 7. If you do, you'll be getting 12.25, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So we'll be getting 1225. And I know the fact that 35 square is 1225. So then 12.5 will be nothing but, if you try to take square root, it's going to be 3.5 centimeter. So you have got the value, that is the radius of the circle, guys. Okay, we have got the lead now. So which means what? This is 3.5 means, then ultimately this is also going to be 3.5. So from this I can 100% say that the diameter of a circle will be equal to the side of a square. Side of a square, what square it is? LMNO. Is that clear? So this side is exactly 7 then, right? I've got the side of it. Fine. So now what I can able to do further? Just go for it, guys. If you have got the answer, kindly let me know in the chat box. Come on. So you have got the side of the smallest square LMNO. Okay. Mr. Have you got the answer? If you have got the answer, kindly let me know in the chat box. Come on. I'm just looking for you guys to answer here. Now what I can simply do, this is what the lead I can able to take it from here. If you try to take this triangle NHO, okay, listen very carefully, this part alone, this triangle is actually a right angle triangle. This triangle is actually a right angle triangle where this angle will be exactly 90 degree, if I'm not wrong. So this is going to be the hypotenuse side then. So from this, can I say in a right angle triangle NHO, can I say that applying Pythagoras theorem, if I take this side as, let me take it as what? Let me take it as x. This side will also be x. Okay, from this, can I say that in a triangle, you know, x square plus x square is equal to, why? Because these two sides will be ultimately equal. Why? Because x is actually the midpoint of the bigger square DC, and n and o are the midpoints of the squares, smaller squares E, F, G, H. Okay, so x square plus x square is equal to 49 means then I'll be getting 2x square is equal to 49, such that if you take square root, you will be getting exactly what? X is equal to 7 by root 2. You've got the value of x is equal to 7 by root 2. Fine, so I've got this value, guys. If this is 7 by root 2, then this side will also be 7 by root 2. So 7 by root 2 plus 7 by root 2 will exactly give you, that is side of a square E, F, G, H is going to be 2 times of 7 by root 2. If you do, this is going to give you 7 root 2 centimeter. Right? Root 2, I can write this as root 2 into root 2. So root 2 gets cancelled and I'll be getting 7 root 2 centimeter. Right? So this side is actually 7 root 2. And the same thing you can apply here. So we have got this complete side to be 7 root 2. And I just want to find what this is going to be. So let me take it as y. So 2y square. Let me take this side as y, this side as y. So y square plus y square will give me, that is 2y square will give me this side, the square of this thing. So 7 square, it is 49 into 4. 49 into 2 you do will be getting 98, such that y square is equal to 49 and y is equal to 7. So you have got this complete side of a bigger square to be 7. So you have got the side of the square and you are asked to find the area of the square. So area of the square will be nothing but what actually then? A square. So 7 into 7, sorry, this thing, this is 7. Yeah. What is the mistake I made? See, this thing is 7, this thing is 7. So 7 plus 7 will give you 14. This is the side. This is the side of the square, and area of the square will be ultimately 14 square. If you do, you'll be getting exactly 196 centimeters square. The area of larger square, that is ABCD, is nothing but 196 centimeter square. That's it. So yes, Kunal is sir, is the CAT 2021 syllabus came same as CAT 2020? Yeah, syllabus wise, it is exactly the same. Nothing to go confuse here. Syllabus wise, you'll be getting Quant, LRDI, and BARC. But apart from that, we cannot 100% say that whether you'll be getting 100 questions for your exam or it can be shrunk down to 80. It is purely based on how the situation, how the COVID pandemic, I think the second wave is spiking up. So definitely we can't 100% say that what will be the question pattern, but the syllabus will be exactly the same. Okay, the number of questions in LRDI, Quant, and BARC maybe if the pandemic, if it spike up again, if the intensity goes up, definitely you can expect a lesser number of questions in your exam. Not giving you 3 hours for the exam, maybe they can strung it out to 1.5 hours, 2 hours, something like that. Okay, it may differ. It may or may not. Okay, we cannot say that 100%. Until now, there is no official notification from CAT. Okay, but syllabus wise, everything is exactly the same. Okay, nothing will be altered. So we'll go for it. Very good, Mr. Answer it is option C. Sorry, option 2. That is 196 centimeters square. Cool. I hope the figure is sort of visible to everybody. Yes, cool. Next question for you. Come on, go for it. Again, a challenging question for you guys. Try to do this. In the given figure, PQRS is a square of side 8 centimeter. So they have given you a square of side which is 8 centimeter, and the angle PQO, this angle, it is 60 degree, they say. Okay, it is 60 degree. You have to find what is the area of the triangle POQ, where O is the point of intersection of OQ and PR. Okay, they didn't say it is a midpoint. They simply said O is this point O is actually the point of intersection of OQ and PR. Okay. Yes. Come on, guys. Just go for it. Try to do this. What we can exactly do here, let me try to do this for you. Yeah. Let's try to do this, guys. Listen very carefully. As I know the fact that the side of the square, it is 8 centimeter, and this angle, that is angle PQO, this angle is 60. You are asked to find what is the area of the triangle POQ. Okay. So from this, I can damn sure say that, as PR is the diagonal of the square, if you take the line PR is actually the diagonal of the square. Diagonal of the square PQR is. And so I can definitely say that angle QPO is equal to 45 degree. Right? Angle QPO. This angle, it has to be 45 degree. Why 45 degree exactly? Since PR is the diagonal, it will equally divide the angle. So this has to be 45. and this has to be 45. Like in the same way, this has to be 45 and this has to be 45. Is that clear? So angle QPO is 45 degree, and if you try to see the angle, so if QPO is 45 degree, then I can say that angle QOP, this angle will be what then exactly? This is 60, this is 45, so totally I've got 105. I know the fact that in a triangle, sum of all the three angles in a triangle is 180 degree. So 180 minus 105 I'll be getting exactly 75 degree. Is that clear? So this angle, it is 75 degree. Cool. But this is not our answer. The question is what actually you are asked to find the area of the triangle POQ. So what we can do exactly here, listen carefully guys. If you want to find the area of the triangle, I know all the three angles here, right? So if I try to simply apply sine rule, if I simply apply the sine rule in the triangle POQ, what is that sine rule? It is nothing but 8 by sine 75 degree is equal to, this thing will also be 8, right? So 8 by sine 75 will be equal to OQ by sine 45. So sine 45, you see, that is, this is, if you try to take, the opposite of it, sine by sine rule, sine theta is actually opposite by hypotenuse. Okay, so the opposite is actually 8. So 8 by sine 75 will be equal to, if you try to apply the concept of sine rule, this thing, OQ by sine 45. Cool. And I know the fact that sine 75 I can write this as what? Sine 75 can be written as sine 45 plus 30. Is that clear? Sine 45 is what? Root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. And from this, if I try to find the value of OQ, OQ will be ultimately 8 into 2 root 2 divided by, the sine 45 is what actually 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 is actually the sine 45. If I try to multiply it to, root 2 into, root 2 by root 2. So 2 root 2 divided by root 2 into root 3 plus 1. From this, I will be getting the value of root 2 goes out. So I'll be getting the value of OQ to be 8 into root 3 minus 1. Okay, I've got the value of OQ to be root 3 minus 1. Now the area of the triangle POQ, if you see, it is nothing but, area is nothing but half of PQ into OQ into sine 60. If I try to take sine 60 for this, that is half of PQ into OQ. The connecting point is Q. So for this, I'll be taking sine 60. Okay. So if you try to do this, you'll be getting half of PQ is 8 into 8 root 3 minus 1 into sine 60 is root 3 by 2. So if you try to simplify this, you'll be getting exactly, so it goes twice, so it's going to be 16th of 3 minus root 3. So the answer, it is option D. Option D, 16 of 3 minus root 3 is actually the area of the given triangle. Okay, is that clear guys? Is that clear everyone? Kindly give me a thumbs up if you're clear with this. Let's go for the next question. Yeah. Come on, the next question for you. Try to do this. So in the given figure, four identical semicircles are drawn in a quadrant. If you could see here, this is actually, this one looks like what? In a quadrant, or drawn in a quadrant, and XA, this length, it is actually 7 centimeter. You have to find what is the area of shaded region. Okay, area of the shaded region. So if you see here, guys, this thing actually, if you see this complete thing, this one looks like a quarter circle. Is that clear? This one looks like a quarter circle, and here they have given you are drawing four identical semicircles. Okay, so if that is the case, then this will also be 7, this will also be 7, this will also be 7. Cool. So from this, I know the fact that the radius of the semicircle, it is 14. And what's going to be the area of the radius of the quarter circle? Area of the quarter circle. Area of the circle is pi r square. Semicircle, it is pi r square by 2. Quarter circle, it's going to be pi r square by 4. So it's going to be 22 by 7 into 4 into 49. This goes exactly. The radius is 14, right? 14 square you do, it's going to be 196. Is that clear? So if I try to, strike it out, this goes 2 times 14 and 8 times 56. And then this goes 7 times, so we'll be getting 154 centimeters square area of the quarter circle. And listen carefully. Here, if you see this four semicircles that has been drawn, identical semicircles, two circles are all alone, well and good. But if you see these two circles, semicircles, a part of which is being linked here. Okay, if that is the case, they are asking me to find only the shaded region of this part. Then what I need to do certainly here. Come on, just go for it, guys. Get me the right answer out of it. Yes, Ruku. The more and more we do practice, we get it right. Okay. The more and more we do tougher questions, we get it easy, right? Come on. I think this question is easy only. You can do it easily. Come on. Go for it. So successfully I've got the area of the quarter circle to be 154 centimeter. Yes, Mirza Azad, definitely a tougher one, but we should have all sort of courage to face it and easily just nail it. Come on, go for this one. I think this would be easy. This would be easy. Let's see who can bring me the right option for this. So for it, what we can necessarily do here, if at all, if I want to find the area of shaded region, okay, listen very carefully. You have two semicircles, two identical semicircles, which are all alone, as I told you already. But if you see these two circles, they've been clubbed together. So some part of the semicircle is with this circle, this semicircle, and some part of this semicircle is with this semicircle. So what we can do necessarily here? So simply area of the quarter circle. From this, if I try to subtract area of four smaller half circles, semicircles, area of four semicircles. Don't better stop with this. You need to subtract exactly the thing. Actually, you need to add up, if you try to subtract this two, then only this part of the circle which should be subtracted. Right? I hope you guys are getting my point here. So you need to find plus the common area between, the common area between the semicircles XPA. If I take this point as P, the common area between the semicircles XPA and CPX. That's it. So how to find this? Area of the four quarter, area of the quarter circle, I know that is 154 minus area of four semicircles. What I need to do necessarily here? Area of the four semicircles is nothing but 4 times of semicircle is nothing but what? Pi r square by 2. So then it has to be 22 by 7 into 2 into the radius of it. Okay, what is that radius exactly? So it's going to be 3.5, right? 3.5 square, that's it. So guys, if you try to simplify this, area of the four semicircles, you'll be getting here, it will be exactly what actually. Just do it. I think you'll be getting 77 centimeters square. So the area of four semicircle is 77 plus, and the common area, this area, the common area between the semicircles XPA and CPX, the common areas, if you try to add up, what you need to do, common area, how to find that? Let me do it here. The common area is actually 2 times of 1 by 4 of 22 by 7 into 7 by 2, that is 3.5 the whole square, minus half of 3.5 into 3.5, right? So if you try to do this, if you try to subtract, simplify this, I think you'll be getting exactly 7 centimeters square is the common area. So what I did here actually, so the 2 times of the area of the quarter circle, 2 times of the area of the quarter circle, if you do, that is 1 by 4 pi r square minus half r square, right? So if you try to do this, then definitely you'll be getting 7 square. So if you try to add up this pair 7, so 154 minus 70 you do, you'll be getting exactly 84 centimeters square. That's it. So the answer for this question is option 4. 84 centimeters square is the right option for the given question. Yes, Morshin Khan, definitely you can join this session. You're in your 11th. Cool, there is no problem with that. Definitely, at some point, you're going to learn this. So if you can able to cope up at this phase of your life, definitely this will be way brilliant. Okay, you can definitely understand this. Yes, very good, Mr. Asad. It is 84 centimeters square is exactly the area of this shaded region. Okay, area of this shaded region is 84 centimeters square. Clear? Just kindly give me a thumbs up, guys, if you're super clear with this. Come on. Yes. If you are clear with this, come on, give me a thumbs up. Let's go for the next question. Let's try to do that. Yeah, all good. I think this question is sort of an easy one. Here, the base of a prism is a trapezium, they said. Okay, the length of the parallel sides of the trapezium are 5 centimeter and 15 centimeter. First of all, let's see how a typical trapezium will look like. A trapezium will look like what actually? This is how it will be. But if at all, if you try to take a prism will be sort of like a 360 degree of a triangle. This is how it will be, a prism. And they said that the base of a prism is a trapezium. Yeah. So the length of the parallel sides they have given, it is 5 centimeter and 15 centimeter. If you take a trapezium, one opposite sides will be parallel and the other opposite sides will be unparalleled. Okay, this is actually a trapezium. So if you see here, the distance between the parallel sides is also given. The distance between them, it is exactly 12 centimeter. Cool. And you are also given the volume of the trapezium prism. First of all, I know the fact that volume of a trapezium prism this volume of a trapezium prism is actually nothing but the base area of the trapezium, the base area, this base area, right? This complete base area. You can imagine using the three-dimensional view. Okay, this complete base area of the trapezium into its height, If you try to multiply the base area into its height, you will be getting the volume of the trapezium prism, right? So the base area of the trapezium, if you try to find this, base area of the trapezium is nothing but the formula is half of P1 plus P2 into D. It is nothing but P1 is the length of the parallel line 1, P2 is length of the parallel line 2, and D is the distance between them. And into its height. This will give you the volume of the trapezium prism, that is 1200. That's it. Simply substitute the values, guys, you'll be getting the answer. So 1 by 2 of P1 is nothing but 5 plus 15, 20 into the distance between them is 12 into height. So from this I can easily find the height of it. So here goes 100 and here goes 5. So height of the prism is exactly 10 centimeter. I found the height of the prism, that is to be 10 centimeter. You have to find the total surface area of the trapezium. Fine, so what I can do, if I want to find the total surface area of the trapezoidal prism, TSA for the trapezoidal prism is nothing but 2 times of its base area. The formula is 2 times of its base area plus the lateral surface area. That's it. Let me tell you how it works. So 2 times of its base area I know it already. How much it is? I've got 120, right? So 120, 120 plus the lateral surface area. The lateral surface area is nothing but the perimeter of the trapezium into height. Lateral surface area, LSA. Let me write it here. LSA is nothing but the perimeter of the trapezium into its height. Perimeter is nothing but the complete outer boundary length of the trapezium into its height. Okay. So if at all, if you find this, the perimeter of the trapezium is nothing 15 into sorry, 15 completely add all the sides, right? So if you try to add up 15 plus 13 plus 5 plus 13 into its height is 10. That's it. So if you try to multiply these things, you'll be getting 240 plus 15 plus 520, 30, 336, 360. So the answer it is ultimately 700 centimeters square. The total surface area of the trapezoidal prism is nothing but 2 times of the base area plus the lateral surface area. Lateral surface area is nothing but the perimeter into its height. Okay, is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Just kindly give me a thumbs up, guys. We'll try to do a lot more interesting questions sort of like this in the coming classes again. So take a short break. Within some 2 hours, we'll try to again come back to the session. We'll try to do a lot more interesting questions. Okay. I hope you guys are super clear with this. Yeah. If you're clear with this, just kindly give me a thumbs up. With this, we'll wind up the session. Yes, very good. Answer it is 700, no? 700 rupees, Chaudhary.